Hello everyone and welcome back to another session of Dark Souls 3 focused PvP. So we're back here today, just because, oh, nice little combo. Alright, Hector. There you go. Not a bad little fight. Nice use of magic. You don't see it terribly often. Had I been a bit more aggressive, he would have gotten me with it a little bit more. So, patience. It is a virtue. At least that's what they say. Looks like we've got a little bit of funkiness with the webcam right over here. It happens. My back is killing me. So, this video took quite a while to start up. I literally fought 8 people using Onikiri and Ubidachi in a row. And you guys see how I summon players. I don't really pay attention to what they're using when I summon them. I just sort of go and pick up a random sign. I fought 8 people, 8 entirely different people who were using the same weapon, one right after the other. And I couldn't deal with that, so I just got up and walked away, and I took a break. Yeah, hyper armor. So yeah, 8 in a row, same exact weapon. Same exact playstyle, and I couldn't deal with that, so I walked away, took a break. BIS star P. Wonder what that starred out section is. I don't know. So yeah, I got a little bit fed up. Kind of understandable. I like having fights with, variety from time to time, so fighting the same weapon in a row just that many times, it doesn't fly with me. It's not okay. It's far from okay. So, here we are. And so far we're off to a better start. Because, oh my god, that was a horrible experience. I won of those fights. I won 4 of them. So it's not like I was salty about it for the sake of losing. I won a fair number, and that's all well and good. I'm salty because have some variety, people. Seriously. Like, have some variety, please. Come on, let's go. That's worth the trade. Like, there are so many weapons in this game, That's kind of the reason why I do these style of videos. I do the weapon showcases, I do the focused PvP, I do the copycat PvP, so I mix up the weapons used. Like, that's my reason for doing what I do. That's the reason for my YouTube channel, to encourage variety. And seeing that many people using the same thing one after the other, like, originality in this game is suffering so much. People keep copying YouTubers and streamers over and over, repeating every single thing they do. And that kills me. Oh, nice. Ooh. Nice. Good job on that one, Hector. That's actually an infused Lothric Knightsword as well. That's something you don't see very often. You don't actually see people using infusions on weapons terribly frequently. It's nice to see for a change. That, to me, says that he actually has his build focused on being a casting build. Focused on having high faith. I like that. And the Lothric Knightsword, or the Lothric Sword rather, that only requires 18 in dexterity. So that's probably pretty decent for the build that he's on. So even though it's a more common straight sword, the way he's using it, actually having it infused and going for casting, that aspect of it makes it unique. I like that. Originality. It's, you know, it's the name of the game. Except not really. But I wish it were. I really do. I wish more people would take a creative approach to making builds. Or at least a creative approach to choosing what weapons they're using. So, it is what it is, but it's disappointing. We're seeing a lot more of the immolation tinder, though, I will admit that. That is a pleasant change of pace. Should've just gone for a regular R1. No, you're not gonna go for another parry. I'll go for the roll catch then. Another parry, another thing, another R1. You mean what I know. You mean what I know. I've had a long day, guys. I've had a long week. Finally, I have a day off. Finally. It's about time. Got the weekend off. I'm excited. Ugh. It's gonna be so nice. I can finally not talk as much because I have spent so much time talking at work and then coming home and working on videos. Just talking and talking and talking. My throat is killing me. My voice is fading. And today is a Friday, so I have to stream tonight. So there's more talking ahead. But Saturday. Oh, Saturday, I can't wait. I can relax. I can just stay at home and not do much talking to anyone other than Becca. And that will be wonderful. I haven't seen that weapon in a little while. Are you going to be buffing it with bleed? No. Close. I should go for a parry next time he does that. Or then. That works too. Oh, I guess he just gave up. Okay. That's a little bit disappointing, but okay. Alrighty then. Let's switch it up. I didn't even use any of my Karthus stuff on it. No wonder I didn't bleed anyone yet. Alright, so we're going to use this thing just because I need to get it done with. Basically, I want to go through all of the more common weapons and just get them done. Just finish it off so I don't have to bother with them later down the line. So, we'll do that when they get patched, if they get patched, I should say. I might do them a second time just to show off how they are, but we'll see how that goes. Going for hyper mode, I see. I tried to cheese him, that worked so well. I tried to cheese him and that really was just a horrible failure on my part. That's the wrong item. Way to waste a thingamajig. Oh, the range on that. That's funny. That would have been such a cheeky way to cheese him. Oh, man. Bit of a shame that didn't work. So yes, like I was saying though, I'm going to start working through the more common weapons. So next time I'm going to be that guy and I'm going to use Nestock, just because. And with it, I'm probably going to use a hand axe, but I'm not sure. So we'll find out when the time comes. In the meantime, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Just because I need to use the weapons anyway, it'll happen eventually, whether I do it now or later, it won't matter all that much, so might as well just get it done. I'm surprised that didn't get you. That was supposed to be a kick game. Seriously. Stop doing this to me. I just want my kicks to be kicks. I want my attacks to be attacks. I just want what I want. Please, game, listen. I wanted a kick. I need a new controller. I should see if I got the protection plan on this. I bought it at Best Buy. You know, I kind of get protection plans on all my shit. So I wouldn't be shocked if I did. I should just go get a new one. I should look into that. Because if I did get one, I'll just go in and pick up a new one on the weekend. Like, I live like 2 minutes from the store, so I might as well just do it. Then you can stop hearing me bitch about it. And sure, it'll cost me like $5 for a new plan to cover it for 2 years, but hell, it's $5. Like, let's be honest now. That's worth it. I should look into that. Where's my phone? I'm actually gonna do it right now while I wait. Let's take a look. Ooh, that's nice. bestbuy.com. Am I signed in? I don't know if I'm signed in on my phone. To the account home. And we'll let that load. I'm not signed in on my phone. Well, it's probably a good thing. Alright, Bobo. What do you got for me? Tracking on that is really kind of bad. Oh, I wanted to parry on that. That's okay though. Wax? No. Myrex? And sign in. Do 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 do. You know, I should have thought of this sooner. I really should have. Aha! I do have it on the controller. Awesome. So I'll just go in and get a new controller sometime. See, that's why I usually get these things on certain things. They're nice. Hi. No. That's worth the trade, I think. People run into that attack so frequently. Like, that's just shocking to me. Like, I can't get over how frequently people run face first into that attack. It's just, I don't get it. I don't know the last time I've been hit by that skill. I really don't. Doesn't make sense to me. Also, what did that text just say? I heard they might cancel Game of Thrones because of Britain leaving the EU. Nah. That's not gonna happen. HBO's not gonna lose out on their Game of Thrones money, let's be honest now. They like Game of Thrones too much because of how much money it makes them. Like, how many people subscribe to HBO just because of Game of Thrones? I know that I do. Like, I know that I do. And I'm usually pretty cheap about that sort of stuff. I usually would use other methods. Where I'm not in retail working with customers who like to spoil things on a regular basis, which is how I found out about Star Wars before I even got to see it. Dude. Not hard to dodge. Also that name. But yeah, customers spoiled Star Wars for me literally the day after it came out. Like, for real? Seriously? You're gonna talk about that in a public setting the day after the movie came out? Like, really, really? Not cool. Like, not cool at all. But, you know, these things happen. That's why I didn't want any chance of that happening, so I got HBO. Yorshka's Spear. Hello, lag. That was a fair bit of lag on that fight. We managed, but that was a little bit concerning. I'll admit that. But yeah, HBO isn't gonna quit on Game of Thrones just because of the UK leaving the EU. Like, that's not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen as well. Or, you mean what I know. Meh. I can't English. It's fine. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. It's Friday, though. I'm happy. You gonna come on down? Oh my god! The shuffle! Again! The shuffle! Like, I'm pressing to parry, game. Register that fact! Twice! I just shuffled forward. Shuffled forward. I'm not even gonna wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna go tonight. I'm just gonna go tonight before I stream and pick up a new one, because this is just getting ridiculous. Like, you can walk forward and parry, you can press forward and parry. Like, I'm holding forward and I can stand here and parry. But the game doesn't want to recognize that sometimes, so hey. Controller issues. 10 out of 10. On the bright side, I did need more Estus and Ashen Estus anyway. So, he saved me the trip of walking. Still. Wow. Like, seriously, wow. This game sometimes, I swear. Like, it's not hard to do. It's not hard to press parry. And I was pressing it. You gotta love it, guys. You gotta love it. Oh, also, the reason why I'm here this time, I don't think I addressed that. So I tried to go to other areas, and there was literally no one anywhere else in the game. Like other areas that people online say are common PvP areas for, you know, summoning and whatnot. Nothing. Dried up. This is all we've got. At least at level 103. A Zweihander. I haven't seen one of those in ages. It's nice to see they still exist. Yeah, we'll go for that. Bad move. See ya. I didn't play that well on that fight. Tank Lord Tarkus. Okay. Okay. Let's see how much of a tank he actually is. I fought a guy on stream the other day who was playing on a very tanky build, playing off of damage absorption rates in the game. We did the math on it. I think it was a total of 82% damage absorption on any of my physical attacks. And that's every single attack I have on this character, on this build. Because quality, 82% damage absorption. Do you realize how absurd that is? Like, that is a ton. Like, weapons with 500 attack rating were hitting for like 100 damage on him. It was crazy. It was really creative and really cool. I like that. It's not every day you see something like that. In a way, it almost reminds me of Dark Project Mayhem's build on Dark Souls 2 that was immune to all magic. That was a really, really cool build. And that was when magic was extremely common in the game, too. So, that was a good time. That was a nice thing to see. I need to wake up. I need to wake up. Gotta stay up and stream tonight. Gotta make dinner soon. What am I gonna make? We have food, I just don't know what I'm gonna make. You ever have that issue, guys? Like, you've got a lot of options, but you don't know what you feel like making? Oh my god, we're using the same weapon. Would you look at that? Solid. Really, that missed? Come on. Ow. Nice one. Bravo. Every single attack I did was just slightly off with my timing and spacing. Still, not bad. Not a bad fight. I think that's probably the first time I've ever fought against that weapon. But yeah, every single thing I did in that fight, slightly off with timing and spacing. Every single attack. These things tend to happen. And you know, once I saw he was using that weapon, I couldn't switch and use my other weapon with it. Like, the mirror match is more important than that. Still, what are the odds? That's not a very common weapon, so pretty slim if I do say so myself. Good stuff. So, Cosmos is the name of the person I summoned. Karth's curved sword. I'll bleed buff against that. Solid parry. Shame about the Hornet Ring, because, you know, riposts don't do enough. Ow. You would have had the parry even if I had done, or even if he had been using a different thing, it was a very predictable attack of me to do. Still, it's a shame about the Hornet Ring, because, you know, in a duel, it's not necessary. In ganks, sure, use whatever you can, but really, in a summoned fight, it just makes it go too quickly. It's just extra damage that is unnecessary and doesn't need to be there at all, because they do enough damage as is. And when you get nearly one-shot by a curved sword, it's a tad excessive. Just saying. It's just my opinion on it. It's a tad excessive. That's why I'm not a fan of the Hornet Ring in duels. If it's an invasion, sure. Whatever. But in a duel, it's unnecessary because it does enough damage as is. And isn't the point of a duel, you know, to get better? To practice for the sake of, you know, practice, not playing to win necessarily all the time? That one just hovering there. Aww. Okay, let's actually two-hand. There we go. Was that just like a visual glitch with it not, you know, actually going or something? I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Either way though, guys, that's it for the episode. Thankfully we had a bit more of a unique variety of players and playstyles after I, you know, took a little break. That was just stupid in the beginning, guys. 8 in a row. Just why? Just why? Anyway, enough ranting about that. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I'll see you all next time.